Hey everyone, quick video from my phone, and I would have posted this up sooner, but we misplaced our phone for a little bit. Just came back from the big record sale at my local community radio station, WCUW, which is at Clark University. Was founded by Robert Goddard, and I heard about this last night. I was testing out one of my new vintage receivers and had that station on, so luckily I hit the doors right as it opened and spent about an hour or so in there and had a lot of fun talking with some of the people at the radio station and some of the folks digging through crates. So I'm not going to say how much I spent on these. I set myself a limit, and suffice to say, with a $60 limit, I ended up with more than enough money for a nice lunch. So this record is a grail for me. This is Blind Faith. I think this is a repress, but certainly before the government and decency people went crazy over the cover. So hopefully we don't get some wind here. That's my ticket to the record sale, which actually was free of charge to get in. So I think this was the most expensive one that I bought today. Next one, The.Police, Zenyatta Mondatta. Another grail for me. I think my brother had this growing up. I know he had Synchronicity, which I have a couple of copies of. Next one was a good find. AC/DC, Flick of the Switch. Nice condition. I don't think I have this next one, but I do now. Sinatra 65 on the Reprise label. Is that really nice cover? He photographed really well, even though Sinatra was probably not the best looking guy, but just very photogenic and just seemed to photograph well. This next one, this was very inexpensive. I was kind of surprised. This is a promotional copy of Ron Wood and Ronnie Lane's Mahoney's Last Stand, which is a motion picture soundtrack. You can see we've got the radio station call letters there, and on the back, and a date of 8/31/76. So this was kind of a wild card. I like Ron Wood. But this was kind of something different. Cover's okay. It's not in the best of shape, but you don't listen to album covers. This next one, add to the collection, Zeppelin, the fold-out gate sleeve. This might have been the second most expensive that I bought. I can't resist picking these guys up. I love Brian Wilson so much. Beach Boys Endless Summer. I think I have a copy of this somewhere. So of course is a 2-disc set. Gatefold from maybe one of America's greatest living musical geniuses. I'm going to say it. He's a genius. And the next one, I never find decent copies of this. It's always just totally beat up. The Best of the Beach Boys. This is on the Capitol Star line, so obviously repressing. Still though, when I find Beach Boys out in the wild, I buy them. They're just so darn good. Now these next two are not pieces of vinyl, but they're actually compact discs. And these were $1 a piece. Columbia Jazz Masterpiece Sampler, Volume 2. Miles Davis, Benny Goodman, Errol Garner, Billie Holiday, Miles Davis on his own, Dave Brubeck Quartet, Thelonious Monk, Duke Ellington, Charles Mingus, and Count Basie. And this next one, this last one, Chet Baker, She Was Too Good to Me. It's 1974 comeback album. This was mastered, I guess, originally from the original master tapes. 1974. I listened to some of this on the way home, and you know, it's funny. I thought Chet Baker, you know, I know he got beat up in a drunken stupor and had all kinds of issues at this point. But his voice on this album, when he did sing, I heard at least one vocal performance. He sounded fantastic. I know he got all his teeth knocked out and basically had to teach himself how to sing all over again and how to play the trumpet all over again. Paul Desmond is on this. So anyways, a couple of CDs for $1 a piece. I usually cringe at buying CDs, but those are a couple of good ones. So anyways, just a nice morning at the WCUW record sale. I had a nice conversation with one of the guys who worked at the radio station. There was another guy who started chatting us up, and I think he wanted everyone to know about his gear. So as typical in this hobby, a lot of people listen to their equipment and don't really listen to music, or if they have nice equipment, they are just pathologically compelled to gloat about it. So I'm way past that stage. I mean, I do like showing what I have, but that's not the kind of conversation that I usually walk away from those, because, you know, today was about finding some good music, and I think I did it. So take care for now. Hope you enjoyed seeing this haul, and get some cleaning to do tonight. Take care for now.